So we went and did a mission so that we would know where a large supply cache is. Well, it's right here. We infiltrated it. It's 114%. Operation Purple Grin. It's got Project Miranda. So everybody, us and Advent will have lethargic as a thing. They're going to have reduced penalties to aim and mobility. Reduced penalties. Squad for this, I've got All In, Ginsu, Von de Klundert, Little Bird, Deadeye, Trogdor, and Wombat. Common theme for this is that the utility of these soldiers is less dependent on aim. Okay, we've got a couple of technicals. That means we've got rockets, flamethrowers, things like that. We got a couple of grenadiers, right? One is spec'd for more shooting, but that's okay. And then we've got a Spark, totally immune to Project Miranda anyway, right? And then we've got Wombat, who is going to sit in the very back and do almost nothing unless we absolutely need her to do something because she has Kevlar armor and basic ceramic plating. So yeah, 7 people though for a large supply cache. Unfortunately, there's 13 to 15 enemies on it still. That's a lot of enemies to chunk through here on these large supply missions. These ones are a little bit different than the typical extractions. They have more supplies to get, so much bigger payout. They're a little more challenging to get. And on top of that, I believe, unless they've changed something, Advent will be marking 3 crates per turn instead of 2. So it's a little harder to get them all. In addition to there being more enemies, and in addition to all my soldiers, you know, having reduced aim. So we're gonna see about this.
Of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves.
There are 18 of them on the map. Wow.
The crates with transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest.
18 of them to get. Okay, well, Ginsu goes forward to see what he sees. Still nothing, and of course we have lethargic on everybody. Still pretty good movement for having lethargic. Let's go here. Just get you forward. Okay, everybody can move forward from here then. Let's make sure we do this from the front to the back so that we have as much movement as possible on everybody. Wombat is already has bad mobility, so with lethargic, it's going to be even worse. Let's get you there. Let's move the one unit I have that's immune to this.
I agree.
All in. Let's go to right there. And Tryphon just, yep. Everybody sprints as far as we can. They're not going to start marking, of course, until we reveal ourselves. So they don't know we're here. So let's see what kind of units we have to deal with, though. We'll get up here. Corner cover is nice. See what we can see. Nothing. Okay. A little bit about going that far forward. Just play it safer for now and go here. Okay, seems like we're fine. Let's get up to the front here. We'll go there with you to keep you out of the way. Trogdor, we'll put you here for now. So again, trying to make sure we can get everybody up as much as possible. That will work for you. Wombat, good luck. All in, or sorry, Little Bird can just go this way. That's fine.
Come on.
And then Tryphon will get you to here.
I'll check it out.
And then Wombat will go just as far as she can. That's going to be, yeah.
Solid copy.
She's usually the slowest in the team. Just her mobility has been pretty bad. I could give her a speed PCS, but she has the hacking PCS instead, I think. So it's just going to be a thing for her. It's just she's slower than everybody, you know. Okay, well, there's that. But of course, we don't want to do that. Let's see. I hear mech steps, but I think it might be Little Bird. It could be other things. I wouldn't put it past Advent to just field a ton of mechs on a Project Miranda mission. Wouldn't put it past the enemy to do that at all. Looks like we're good. Didn't see anything. I'll get Tryphon to full cover there. Little Bird can just move up.
Okay, fine.
Probably don't want you sitting on a spot where someone can use it as cover, though. So how about we just have you here? Let's put Deadeye there, actually.
Okay.
All right, let's put Trogdor to there.
There we go.
Wombat, let's just get you up. It's fine. Just get you up here.
Go.
And all in to there.
Go.
So we'll keep people together for the most part. We don't want anyone to, you know, get super far away from the rest of the squad or anything here. I do want to move people forward, though. Let's get you here. Okay. I hear something right here. I don't know, but I think. Let's put you, just be cautious here. Let's go. This is cautious, but then I can't see that way. I want to be able to see that way. We'll go here.
On my way.
Okay, I see a turret. A turret. That is great. Okay. So more things to hit that are not even included in the 13 to 15. Perfect. I'm going to shift you this way, see if I can see anything else. Nothing. Okay. Trifin, come on down here.
Just a second.
Little bird. If I'm going to come up here, again, I think I hear something here. So, like, if I'm going to come up here, I'm going to do it on a blue move. So we're just going to get down there like that. Deadeye, I'm going to put you right here. Trogdor, we'll get you down here. And Wombat, sorry, Wombat's already moved. All in is there. And then Wombat hasn't moved yet. You're going to go here.
Time to motor.
I'm different.
If I'm going to get on top of that train, I'm going to do it in a blue move.
I'm on it.
Unless I see something patrolling. Okay, it's a drone. So far, you know, nothing.
Hostiles over here.
Which sucks. Like just drones to see what we're dealing with, right? Let's just do it.
Very well.
Let's get up there and see what we see. Okay. Wow, nothing. We obviously see crates. There's a lot of them. And again, they mark 3 per turn, so it's going to be a difficult one. We can get in here without dealing with that. I like that. Let's go that way.
Designated position.
We don't have to deal with the turret.
Enemy patrol on the move.
Oh, more drones. Just wow. So 1, 2, 3 drones plus the heavy turret. I mean, I'm okay with that. If they want to stack the whole mission to be nothing but drones, I'm fine with that. It does mean that Trogdor is a lot less effective because, you know, flamethrowers are not really great against mechs. That's kind of the reason why I don't like. You might notice like I started the campaign with like technicals, a lot of technicals or usage of technicals. Oh boy.
I'm not scared.
Well, see, like I said, they're gonna take a Project Miranda mission and they're gonna stack it full of mechs. Another drone. So there are 4 surveillance drones through here, and then the heavy mech. So obviously priority number 1. Although there is a purifier next to it. Also a very bad thing. The only organic enemy doesn't care about aim. Perfect. Perfect. Trifin, can I get you in here? Yeah, I want you right there.
Time to move.
And then Little Bird is just going to overwatch in place from here.
You don't know what you're doing, do you?
I think you can't see the turret. I'd like you to steady up and overwatch from a place where you can see the turret. So I need to do that. Also, Wombat needs to be able to see that turret for shutting it down. So I'm going to actually put you here.
Orders confirmed.
You can see the turret from there. Yes. Okay. And then Ginsu, I would like to get a better view of everything. So I kind of want to shift you this way too. I'll put you in corner cover here. And then Deadeye is going to shift. I think I want you to sit on this crate. Yes.
Roger that.
I'm going to have you on the crate.
Eyes on a hostile patrol.
Okay, we at least see something else. There is a mech here. I saw that again. Another mech. And then a priest. It's at least something that is somewhat affected by Project Miranda. But, you know, priests are still don't really care about aim very much. Let's put all in over here. Let's get my grenades closer to the mech. Wombat's going to sit here. I think I like you here. If I could change anything, I maybe remove some of this high cover so you could see things, but I just want you to make sure that you are ready for, well, you can actually hit this right now. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be great. Actually, just a shutdown on the drone, but this is what I'm waiting for. Like, there's a possibility if you roll a 9, you just kill it in one action, which is great. Okay, Deadeye stays here, and that is that. That's that. Okay. A lot of like half cover here. A lot of low cover. I don't like it. It's just a trooper. Okay. I knew there was something else. I just wasn't sure what it was. So many mechs. So many. They just brought a whole bunch of metal to this mission. So, okay. And the drones are going away. That's good. The annoying things can go away. That's right. Just clear the board, please. These guys probably patrol towards us, I hope. Anyway, I hope they do. They don't. They don't patrol towards us. Okay. I don't want Trogdor there. I actually think I want Deadeye to move up a little bit, but then, like, if they patrol, they see us. Like, ideally, I would want to have everybody sitting on a crate to start the turn, right? When we start and we open up, everybody's on a crate. We go mark, 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 and then we move forward towards other things. I like doing it that way. That's not going to be possible right now. Maybe I shift Wombat this direction to start marking these, but there's a little bit of map on this side. And of course, we know that there's a drone over here now too. So no, I think you're going to stay where you are. You can see... I think you can see more from where you are. Yeah. This is tough. Like, what do I do here in this situation? How am I going to engage this? Am I just patient here? Do I wait for things to patrol closer? Maybe there's a slim chance that they patrol. I don't think they can patrol. I mean, they can. Yeah, they can. Because I was going to say, like, if the pod leader is somehow trapped, which they're not, but if the pod leader is somehow trapped where they can't move, then the pod stays still. It won't move because it's only going to follow the pod leader, which is probably the purifier. I don't know if mechs can be pod leaders. I don't remember that. Maybe. I think yeah, they probably can. Probably talking silly right now. Let's put you here. That way, at least you have cover when the crate gets lifted. Trogdor, I want to get closer to this crate so I can mark it in a blue move. I just don't think there's any reason to put the flamethrower towards this pod, you know? I want it towards this one for the priest and stuff, so... What are they going to do? Are they going to get this way this turn? This is a bit of a conundrum. I'm going to put all in here. According to the UI, he's fine there. I'm not going to overwatch you. Not going to do that. Ginsu. I think I keep you right where you are. Tryphon. My only concern with your current positioning is that you have obstructed lines for the rocket launcher, which that concern is not valid. You can just do it. It does look like there's a little bit of an obstruction here. And then you can't go this way at all, which means you can't hit this. But I think when it comes to your rocket, it's pretty good here. There's just a few places you can't launch it, but overall, I think we're in good shape. I wouldn't want to launch it here, right here anyway, because that crate's there, and I can still do that. Yeah, it's not bad. I like your positioning. We're all right with that. Little Bird, I think I want to move because you can't see the turret. That's the only reason. But moving you forward would kind of not be my thing right now. I guess if they patrol forward, they might see you is my problem. They probably won't see you if I put you here, but then you still can't see the turret. Like nowhere, you just can't see the turret anywhere. Not sure what that's about. Obviously here, but maybe I stand right here, which again, still can't see the turret. I want you to be able to shoot at anything on the map without moving, so I can overdrive and shoot 3 times is what I'd like to do. But without seeing the turret, somebody else is going to deal with it, which is, you know, that's why Wombat's there, to hopefully just deal with it in one turn or just hack it. What's the chances on the hack? Chances on the hack. Obviously 100% there. 82. 82 is not terrible. I would do combat protocol instead in that with those odds, but 82 is not terrible. Just don't know where I want to move Little Bird. Just so I don't accidentally do this, we're hunkering you now.
Digging in.
I'm leaving you here. So Little Bird is kind of all that's left then for turns. Where do I want you standing? If I put you here, they patrol. I don't know if they'll see you. I'm trying to play this positioning to where you can see everything, but not be obstructed, and you're just not going to shoot the turret.
All right.
We're going to put you here. You're just not going to be able to shoot the turret. That's all there is to it. The problem with this positioning, if I need to plasma blaster this way, is I have 2 of my own units there. So I would just have to make sure I move them out of the way, which of course would be something I would do. I would never plasma blaster into my own guys, right? I would never do that. That's not something that I would ever do, is hit my own people. I reiterate that 3 times, repeat myself, because I've done that in the past. I've been like, hey, wait a minute, you weren't highlighted, were you? And you were, and I went back and looked at the footage that I have, and it's just like, oh, okay, well, whoops. Okay, well, these guys are too close for this, and these guys are still here, so I don't think there's any chance that they patrol into each other, but if I can get them to move this way, maybe I'd be patient here. You can actually see the turret from here. Okay, I like this.
Sure.
Oh, wait, that's Trogdor. That's not Little Bird. Well, that's not where I want you. So I guess whatever. I guess whatever. Little Bird, can you see the turret from here? You can. Okay, so we can go here with Little Bird. It does mean that she's probably revealed this turn.
Good.
Apparently she approves of such a thing.
I've scanned for a replication of your current strategy and found 0 results. So you're a pioneer now.
Okay. I was like, where's she going with this? Now I know. Okay, you can mark the crate from here, so I don't have to go there. We have a blue move here possible to get that one. We don't have a blue move there to get that one. And it does look like I can get here, which is an interesting spot here. I like this because it gives me blue move there or there for when they mark them. If they mark these, we're probably not getting them. It's just kind of the way it is. I'm just hoping that they don't, but I mean, they might. I'm going to put Tryphon right here because it looks like it'll allow me to do that because this vision is obstructed here. And then we're going to go ahead and overwatch from that spot. Deadeye is good from there. Ginsu, I don't really have a whole lot of scouting potential for you right now. It just doesn't seem very likely that I will get any quality scouting. So I'm just going to leave you here for now. And you can command from this spot pretty well. You have only 1 unit that you can do that with, though. So kind of want to get vision of more things. Why don't we get you here? I think you can probably see... Can you see everybody? You're not going to be able to see Wombat. Yeah, you don't have any vision of Wombat. Right here, you can't see Wombat. You can kind of see the battlefield from here, though. You can see everybody except Wombat. So it's weird because you're a scout, and I might need to take you out of concealment to slash something, so I kind of don't want you to bring you that far away. But you're not going to be able to give command to anyone other than... Or you can give command to anyone except Wombat, right? I think, yeah. In this position. Let's everybody else is on Overwatch already, so I can't give them command, but you can see them. You can do this. Again, Hunker.
Holding.
And Wombat stays here with her very low... actually, wait. Ginsu can see you from here. Yeah, okay, we'll do it here. That way we can give command to Wombat. We can try the shutdown. Or even this. We have an 82% shot. So we can try the combat protocol. If it doesn't kill it, then you can shoot it. So basically, Wombat is on the turret. That's your job.
On Overwatch.
Your job is the turret. All right. Yeah, Deadeye is... That's it. And the turn. Let's see how they patrol here. This is going to take a while. I need the perfect engagement here. There's just a lot of mechs. Well, so much for perfect engagement. Yeah. I really prefer the drones not be in play. This one would be in play now. I think Wombat can see it. No? Who can see it? Is it you? Yeah, you can see it. Well, if the drone gets in play, and then the drone gets in play. I don't want to activate both pods at the same time. The only way I'd be okay with this is if my giant plasma grenade wiped all of these out in one big go. And I don't have the ability to crit my grenades right now. General has biggest booms. Yeah, General maybe. There is a chance that we could just wipe this whole board with these guys right here like this. He has tandem as well. So if that opening kills everything, which it won't kill the priest unless it crits, 50% chance to crit, right? So it could wipe that whole board. And in which case, then I only have to deal with this. But if I'm going to do a grenade opening, I mean, it's got to be these. A grenade opening that doesn't target the heavy mech just feels like a dumb idea. Like, it would be here. This would be it. And maybe we crit the purifier and we get that extra explosive damage. And then we can just deal with this instead. So there's a path here where this is a really good opening and we will be fine. It's just, I don't want them like this. I don't like this. It feels like multiple fronts with them separated like this, and on top of that we've got a heavy mech on the high ground way in the back. I don't like that. So Jesus. The moment I hit the button I was like, no. You know, like that moment where, I mean, yeah, I might age myself a little bit here, but you know, back when we had keys for our cars before the whole like click key fob era, how you would, you know, lock the door and then you'd start to shut the door and you would realize as the door is closing that your keys are still in the car and you would be like, no. That's how I just experienced that moment.
I need you to guard this area.
Yes, sir.
I was like, don't overwatch him. Thank you for not freaking out. I appreciate it.
Deploying.
Leaving to Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Really appreciated that one. That would have been, I'm not sure that would count as a dinghy award per se, but it would be bad. It was the first action of our turn, so at least we wouldn't be like sitting there and be reliant on overwatches during Project Miranda. We wouldn't have that problem, but yeah. So these guys are nearly out of sight. Ooh, they kind of are, aren't they? They're completely out of sight. If we stay right here and we don't have to deal with these guys, I think that's grounds. I think we can open up now. I'm pretty sure we can kill all of these things this turn. I have to move this direction though. Once I engage, I'm going to have to move this way so that I can get these crates next turn. Now, the thing is though, if we, let's like, you know, hypothetically, right? We do this. Let's say, hypothetically, we crit the purifier, which causes it to explode. Maybe we crit the mech too, in which case everything would die here, which would be awesome. But let's say that doesn't happen, because we can't rely on that happening. So let's say hypothetically, the drone dies. That's almost a certainty. The purifier doesn't get crit. It gets is left alive with like 1 health, right? It doesn't matter how much health it has, 2 health, whatever. And then the mech doesn't get crit either. So we end up with a mech that has like 6 HP or something. Okay. So let's assume that that's the case. That'd probably be closer to like 9. The mech is not going to move forward. It's just going to overwatch. Okay. The purifier probably takes cover here. In that case, the purifier is definitely close enough to burn us later. So the solution to that probably is Trogdor rocket here, dead. Everything dies. Then we can take Little Bird, overdrive, move her this way. That triggers this pod to come through, and now we can engage this while moving her forward. She can shoot twice. Probably have to deal with priest stuff. We have Tryphon in that case. The turret dies because Wombat's going to take that out for me. Tryphon can then reposition onto this crate and engage the enemy there like that. We probably then will have to deal with 2 additional drones coming in, which would be bad. But these guys are not patrolling. Like, my thing is, like, they're not patrolling and we don't have these guys in play right now. So like this, I feel like this is the time. We have all of our actions. We have Deadeye. He can also do this for me. He can move to here and then launch the grenade. If he kills something, then he can reposition onto a crate. So there's a lot of options here. And the only thing we have, the only problem is, like, we really don't have great cover from this direction with all in, but I don't think that's a huge concern if they are not in play. At least not yet. I think this is my opening because I don't have anything else in front of me. We have tandem, we have the chance to crit, and maybe you even blow this cover and force the purifier off the hill. That would be cool too. Let's try this. I think this is, I don't like being on the low ground to them, but this is my opportunity to not have anything else in play. So, okay, the drone was dead. Yep, we know that. We didn't crit anything else. We did crit the drone. Of course we did. We crit the drone, yeah. Purifier actually came down anyway. Purifier came down anyway. Okay, we have the interference to remove that Overwatch in case I need to reposition. I think I'm going to take it. Get it on cooldown anyway. It's fine. Now we can reposition against the Purifier and take him out. Unfortunately, the Purifier is not still standing next to the mech because we ruined his cover. But it also didn't really do a lot of damage, man. We really low rolled the damage. That grenade did not do well. That's unfortunate. That's a really unfortunate situation. We can go here, full cover, shoot the Purifier. But that just brings Trogdor way out of position for any other crates. He's basically out of the game for crates at this point. But he's the only one that can flank the Purifier, and I kind of want to make sure he dies. Yeah. I'm going to reposition you to make sure we can do that. It's an 89%. Okay, we need to know whether or not this thing is dead. So I think we're going to take an aid protocol. In this situation, I'm going to put that aid protocol on probably Little Bird. She's going to be sitting out. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. Let's do that action last. Little Bird, if we were to overdrive, we could shoot 3 times, right? So ideally 76% would hit. Can't know that, but it'd be nice to know that. We're going to overdrive this turn. Because I have to make sure that mech dies. So we're going to overdrive. I'm going to take the first shot. 76. 8 damage is great. I like it. 8 damage is great. We have reduced chances to hit on every shot subsequent, so it's not great here. But the flush, though, could do potentially enough damage to kill it, and it would force it to move. That brings it closer to me or further away. Not ideal. We still have Deadeye as well. If we launch Deadeye's grenade here, if he kills it, then he gets to move. Otherwise, he's stuck there in Overwatch, which isn't great. We're also going to mark this. Ooh, I shouldn't, right? I shouldn't, because they might actually mark this one. That would be nice. 76 on the turret. Yeah, I kind of need to know if that turret's going to die. Let me see if you hit this. Yeah, I needed to know that. So 46 isn't great. We could blow the Plasma Blaster. I don't like doing that, but it's probably my most reliable way to kill that thing. We still have, of course, the grenade on this side too. That's still an option. Probably want to go Plasma here just to make sure it dies. And that's not even going to make sure. It's 4 to 8. 4 to 8. I don't like it. I don't like it. We can do combat protocol on it. Or we can't, because we can't see it. Nope. We can't do combat protocol on it in the slightest. I can move to here, at least have a blue move next turn to this. But if I move here and it draws them in, right, that's the problem. I think the only reason they're not active right now is because Tryphon's view is obstructed. Speaking of Tryphon, Concussion Rocket could lower this down a little bit for me. It's not going to kill it, but it'll strip it. I don't want to blow your rocket on this, though. Man. Kind of have to, though, don't I? Got to do something. I could give command. Command to who? Command to Deadeye? It's only a 64%. If I flush it, it's 94, but it still doesn't kill it. Man, oh man, oh man. We can try the shutdown. If we try the shutdown here, then if it works, great. We could then command Wombat. No, we still can't command Wombat. Okay, I think Wombat's turn is basically the turret, right? Wombat's turn is the turret. So I think we aid protocol in this case. Probably all in. In this specific case, and then we hit. We can flat out kill that right now. Man, that's tempting, because this is still a 61. We still have a shot here at 79. I would really like to know if you can kill this. I don't want to use the Plasma Blaster on it. I really don't. Turret with 75 aim isn't great, though. Decisions. I think the decision is this. I'm going to hate this. I'm going to hate that I did this. And it may still not even kill it. Because it's not good. I don't have the plated bit yet. Damn. Am I going to rely on a 50-50 right now? There's a chance for a graze. Ah!
If at first you don't succeed.
That's so frustrating. Now I have to do this. That's so frustrating. Damn it. Because I know I have other mechs on the board and I'm going to have to use the grenades. It's still not dead. Oh my god, really? That is just brutal right now. That's brutal. It's a 48 from here. I probably could have focus fired it, but I was just thinking with all the actions I'm dedicating to it, I don't need that. Shit. I hate that so much.
RPGs are thorough that way.
I needed it. It needs to die. We know that these guys are outlined, and I can't move. That's the thing. I can't move anybody because I know I'm going to get the other mechs involved if I do. That's the only problem. So this is an 82 to shut down, or do I take a 50-50 chance at killing it? And then we have a 50-50 chance here to shoot it. If I don't kill it with the combat protocol, I could give command to General and then have him just shoot it with the SMG. Or I could give it to Deadeye's already. I can't give command to Little Bird. Yeah, I mean, that's... I think we take the shutdown here. That sucks, man. That's just... That's so many resources dedicated to that. I mean, Control would be fine, but, like, Control activates 2 more drones, a mech, a priest, right? So I don't want Control either anyway, so... Okay, well, good news is we can get Ginsu in a better position at this point to get a different crate. So I can get him, like, for example, over here. But we know there's a drone over here. So I actually can't even do that. Because if I move here, then the drone probably sees me. So it feels like a waste, but we're going to go here. And we're just going to get the loot, I guess. It better be good. It's not great. That's not great. It's not great loot. All right, let's end the turn. Okay, good. They did mark this one, and they marked that one and that one. Shit. They're active now. We knew that was coming. I'm hoping I can put a rocket in their face and not blow up a crate. Well, that's not happening. They spread out a lot too. Wow. They spread.
This harder than it needs to be.
They really spread out, didn't they? Okay, first things first.
Good work.
Okay, now
Advent's locator is down and our transponder
they marked
is
this one.
active.
That's good for Wombat. Oh, right. We just can't get there at all. This crate's out of touch. We're not getting that. I hate that I can't get that. We could maybe rocket this way. That could happen. This would have been a better one because this hits both targets, but it also destroys potentially 2 crates. Depending on the scatter, it could hit 2 crates. So I'd like to avoid that if I could. We can get a free reload on Little Bird.
Fully functional.
We can also punch the priest, which could very well activate all sorts of things if we did that. But it's an option. I kind of want to see if there is anything else to be like. Is there another drone here? Is what I kind of want to see, like where that other drone is. I know about that one, but I don't know about the other ones. Is there another drone? Like, get another drone, right, to just get into this potential blast radius. Deadeye. All we have are ballistics for you now. We still don't have the turret dead. Can Wombat combat protocol the other... I hate that I can't get here. It's so frustrating. It's like it's one tile. We can always give Wombat command, maybe. No, can't get there. Deadeye moves up, forward, grenade here. Maybe from this spot. Could do it from this spot too, and then have the crate to mark later. It's a little greedy considering the turret's still alive. We have the incendiary grenade, which I feel like is a good thing to use here, but I would have to make sure that this mech dies. We have no shot on it at all. That sucks. Kinetic strike then can no longer target you because you're too far away now. Well, that move sucks, doesn't it? I think you're pretty much just shooting the turret then. What about the plasma blaster? Can I hit 2 targets with this? I don't think it's lined up. Nah, it's not lined up. Yeah. Not lined up. Just got to think out loud. Could hit both of you with a grenade and not hit the crate, but we have to deal with this mech in the back that nobody else can hit. So I feel like I got to hit that, and then I'm just out of grenades for the rest of the mission. I also can't hit 2 targets here anyway. I can't hit 2 targets here anyway. This little wall is apparently going to stop that from being a thing. It'd be nice if I could blow it up on top of the wall. No, it's got to be this guy then. I have to destroy that. So we're going to leave all in back here. See if he can destroy this in 1 hit. Oh my god, so low damage, these grenades. These grenades are horrible. This is not going well. Also, I didn't do this yet.
I need a ride out of here.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed.
This is not going well. This is incendiary grenade is a single tile thing, so I'd like to get it on the priest. But I can mark this. I can actually get there. Like, Tryphon can actually get there. It's just that Little Bird cannot kill the mech unless, I guess, we use the plasma blaster on it. Leaves the priest alive, leaves the trooper alive, leaves the drone alive. It doesn't have to. Turret stays alive too, which is really freaking shitty, but let's put you here. We've already established that you can't grenade 2 targets. So we do this. If you kill it, you get implacable. How does that help me? It doesn't. Trogdor can't get anywhere meaningful, I guess. He's way out of position. We talked about that. So, yeah, maybe you could shoot the turret. That's probably your best call here, is just shooting the turret with you. Put some damage on the turret.
Sure.
It's the only thing you can productively do. Maybe not even that, because there's a lot of armor there. At least I can guarantee it dies with combat protocol. All right, at least we have that. But I cannot get here and then combat protocol, which is what I wanted to do. We could maybe general hit this. I can command you to shoot, but that's just the... I think we have to do this with Tryphon. You're in range, right? Yeah, you're right here. So if I go here, I could burn the priest, be on a crate. I don't need to be on that crate, though. I need to be on this crate. I might be able to just shoot the priest from here. Can you command him? You have no command from there, or there, or there. Okay, so there's no command here. You have to move. I mean, I could move to where I could command. It's just, I would rather... I'd rather not do that. How am I getting that stupid mech to die? It's got to be this. I hate it, and it may not kill it. Because it's, you know, it's like a 50-50 on the damage roll. I need to know if it's dead.
I'm going to kill you.
It is the lowest possible damage over and over again, the lowest possible damage. And we still cannot see it. Nobody has line of sight. Frick, dude. Like, positioning is just bad. If I'm here, I need to know if you can see this spot. Like, it's looking to me like I can be here. Like, you can command from here is what it looks like. That's what I'm seeing anyway, but I don't know if I can trust it. But it's highlighting the tile that you need to move to. So it makes me think that I'll be able to see it from there. So I'm going to take a little bit of a risk here. Because I don't know. Because there's a lot of high cover right here. So, like, what's the chances that this is lying to me? Probably pretty high. I'm going to go here.
Yeah, man.
It says you can see him. Just puts you in partial cover, which is, you know, shitty. All right. Now I need to command there if I can. Okay. So that's possible. So that guarantees the turret dies. And then, of course, we do this. I'm going to pop this just so I can see around me anyway, because why not? Maybe we can see something over here. The freaking mech is still alive. It's so annoying. Like, and you can't see it anywhere either. It's just the whole thing is obstructed. So I could launch this. That would kill it. Then you get implacable. It can move, but movement doesn't matter as much as like doing damage to this drone. I want that drone dead. We could also do this. That doesn't do meaningful damage. I'd like to take that. Like, this shot would have been cool. We marked this already. If I put her in Overwatch, that'd be cool. She'd get 2 shots on the movements. Like, all of that would have been great. But the turret has to die in order for that to be a thing. So maybe we move Tryphon here, and you can shoot the turret, but then the mech stays alive unless you grenade it. We could also flush. We can't, because we can't see it. We have to be able to see the damn thing. I hate that I'm doing this. I really, really hate this. I don't want to do this. I'm doing it anyway. It's like all of my explosives are gone now. Which I get it, Project Miranda, but this isn't a Miranda issue. This is a line of sight issue. And then Implacable is gonna, like, we have Overwatch now, but and I think I'm gonna do that. Like, if I move, I lose the Overwatch, right? So I have the option. Yeah, Tryphon. I mean, I don't think you can even max roll the damage, and I'd really want to burn the priest. I really want to burn the priest, really, really bad. So I think I'm gonna have to just suck it up, and we're gonna accept that this drone is going to do something. We're going to have to accept that a stun is in our future, and that's just the way it is.
I'll check it out.
The stun is going to happen. There's nothing I can do about it. This is going to burn him. Good damage with burning. We have Overwatch there. We take the combat protocol there. Turret is dead. Drone gets to stun whoever it wants. The mech is dead, thankfully. We have Overwatch there, and that is that. We had no chance to get that crate. But it is what it is. 13 to 15 enemies, and we have only encountered 7. Like, and I have no grenades left. Not really. I'm hoping he just dies by the burn, but that'll put him in sustain anyway. And, like, then he gets to not be burned. So I was really counting on that.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah, well, he's holo-targeted at least now. He's just going to flank himself. Project Miranda. Thank you.
So, was there anything you wanted to apologize to me for?
Yeah, moving you 1 tile too far to the left so that you couldn't see the mech. I want to apologize for that. That's it. That's all I'm going to apologize for, though. Yeah.
Firebrand
Okay.
is on deck for recovery.
Got a couple of crates.
Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Obviously, Wombat has to move now. So we will reposition her. I don't like being in partial cover. We can see the drone from here. That's probably where I want to be.
Seems doable.
Also gives me a yellow move. Sorry, a blue move to here next turn if I need it. So I like it. Can't really hit him, so we're going to focus on the drone right now. I love that.
Might have winged him.
The grays, just so good. Love grazes. Grazes are my favorite. I can burn him again or just shoot the drone from here. You're flankable in this spot. Deadeye, I kind of want to move onto the crate and shoot.
Whatever you
So
say.
like next turn, I don't have to move anymore. So I think we're taking the 72 here with you. On the plus side, Deadeye, right? Like without being with having no more grenades, usually a grenadier is almost worthless in battle, right? Like if it was general that's completely out of grenades, he has the tiny ballistic SMG. He's not going to do anything, all right? That's kind of sucks. We can get him to flush things. That's about it at this point. But with Deadeye, because he's spec'd for shooting, once he's out of grenades, he's still very useful on the mission. That's kind of a cool thing about this build. I say very useful, but it's like lethargic, right? So instead of having 73 aim, he has 57. Lethargic really sucks. Yeah, I guess we're shooting.
Okay.
With Trogdor. I'm finally getting closer, I guess. Maybe I should just move Trogdor twice instead, so we can get closer to crates. As long as, All In can shoot and kill the drone. We can actually get here with All In, which is kind of cool. Let's move you here, though.
On the move.
And then we have well, we don't have the flush. This is 100%, but 97 is fine. Just get a little bit of damage if possible. That's great. Max rolling damage is fun. I still don't want to reveal Ginsu yet. I still have a lot of scouting I'd like to do. And I think I'm going to start that scouting by just seeing if there's anything over on this side of the map. I want to see if we're dealing with anything else. Which, because I'm not able to tab, I'm going to assume you see something. Oh my god, for real. I'm so tired of drones right now. I'm so tired of drones. Drones are like, they're just so annoying. So annoying. Die!
Sorry about it.
Christ. Well, I either kill this drone or it gets to hit your ablative, and I think I'm just gonna let that happen, I guess, because now I really don't want Ginsu to be having this problem. So we're gonna get the mech up to here, give you a little bit of a height bonus, I guess. And can you please end this thing? Thank you.
5 points. Those are science collaboration points, which you should not confuse with points from competitions such as who gets to live at the end and who doesn't. I mean basketball.
What? Okay, he's gonna burn for 2, and that's okay with me. And then, yeah, they're gonna mark this one, which I'd love to use Tryphon for. He's probably just gonna ping Tryphon for 1 damage here and take his ablative. That's okay with me. The trooper most likely doesn't get to do much here. Yeah, because he's affected by Miranda as well. Drone is so annoying. Okay, we marked this one. And we need to get to that one. Thankfully, Wombat can get there. We tested that. Nobody else can get to that one, though, so we're going to lose that crate.
Whatever you say.
Let's get Wombat to this one. There we go. We'll mark this now. She can shoot this, but I'd prefer someone else do it. I really would. I'm going to actually aid protocol nothing. Hang on. Ginsu's no longer concealed, so we're not scouting with you anymore. We're hitting things. So I'm going to hit the drone. Man, I'd love to hit this guy, though. Wow, would I love to hit that guy. It's just too far forward. I might be able to command to get that other crate. That's really greedy. But I might be able to command you out of this if something goes wrong. Like if you get over here, this is the edge of the map. If you get over here and something triggers, I think I can command you. I just need to get closer to see. So if I... Come here. Blue move to here. I don't know about that. Blue move to here.
Agreed.
That looks like it's a move afterwards. So what I'm thinking of doing here is if I get to this spot, and I kind of need to see what your line of sight is right now on this tile. Okay, hang on. Actually, I could do it like this. So if I go here, okay, just like brainstorming this. If I go here, Ginsu can not see you. Can see you here though, but not here. But he can see you here. So if I go here, I don't have a shot on the trooper. I wanted to flank him. I was like, here, shoot to flank, command, move here is what I was going to do. But I can't. That sucks. But I can command from here. So why don't I do this? Because I do have the shot anyway. We can take Ginsu. Just verifying. Yeah, right here.
Moving to position.
So if I go here, we have the shot on this. It's a 64, but if we flush it, then it's 100. 94. That's probably fine. We do that. Then can I give you command? Can confirm that command is possible here. This is a lot of map over here. I'm feeling a little greedy on this, but worst case, I don't think there's a full pod here. It's probably back in here. If there happens to be a drone, then like, yeah, it's coming to stun you and that sucks, but it's not, as you can see, it's not the end of the world to be stunned. So I think what I'm going to do is a little bit of a calculated risk here. We're going to flush this. God damn, man. Like, that's not even Project Miranda. That's just horrible RNG is what that is, right? Because I can't even shoot this now. That's just really bad RNG. Command. That's your final command. And then we can move here and cover from this side.
On the move.
And we should be able to mark this crate now. Yes. Okay. So we have that crate. Wombat's not going to shoot this guy because we can't. So we'll take a 96 here.
Not too shabby. Weapons burn and ammo fast.
Did you graze that? I think you grazed it. Oh, my God, dude. All right. So, little bird. Priest is down here. I feel like we need to overkill that priest because I don't want him to sustain. So I think I'm going to come down here and just spend your action to overkill the priest. And we're going to do so from a place where you can get here on a blue move. So I think right about here is fine.
All right.
Just hopefully you don't see anything else. Okay, good. We can take 100% right here. I need him overkilled. Okay, Deadeye. We have 34 there. We could flush him. I want to get, like, again, blue move possible here. I don't know where that is, but I want to get blue move possible there. And I think maybe we can go to here. This is flankable, though. This is at least cover from two directions. And then if we flush him, I don't like the partial cover either. I don't think he can flank you here because his mobility is not good enough to get into a flanking position here, I don't think. He could get here. Yeah, he can get here. That'd be a very risky move for him because it flanks himself. So I guess the question is he willing to flank himself to shoot you? If he does that, then General just shoots him, right? We just kill him with General. I don't think he's willing to do that. But I don't know if I need to take that risk because he has Project Miranda as well. Alternatively, I could just run to here. Now I'm in full cover against him and in better position for future crates. So, I mean, I think maybe that's the play. We just bring you right into here. Like, he could absolutely flank you here. It's 2 to 4 damage, which isn't much, and he cannot do it without flanking himself. But then we're right on that crate. So I kind of like that idea. But maybe we'll play it a little safer and be here because we don't actually need to mark the crate next turn. But we also need to keep moving. We have 15 crates more to go. There's a lot of crates, and there's only 7 more turns. So I feel like I'm going to take a little bit of a risk here and bring you there. And see how that goes. Okay. Well, you're in high cover. You got that going for you. So there's that. I could roast here. Can I roust him from here? Maybe from here? You're not going to see the turrets, right? The turrets need line of sight, so they really can't shoot anything at this point. I think I might be able to roust him, and then he has to move, which kind of gives him that extra movement. Maybe we'll just overwatch from here.
Ah, yes.
And then we're not going to bother marking. Yeah, the turrets need line of sight. Only one of them can see you. There's more people. And of course we missed it because it's got lightning reflexes. A muton and an advanced trooper. Finally, something I can burn. I've been waiting to burn something. The muton's probably going to be right here, so I'm not going to get to burn him anyway because he's too far away. Yeah, called it. You are going to go this way. Okay. I mean, not there, but I thought maybe you'd... That is ridiculous, dude. That is ridiculous. We're just getting a lot of wounds now.
They got me.
50% to hit. Here comes the turret.
I'm gonna need support.
That is insane, dude. No way. Like, no way. You crit. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. You wanted to do it this way. Just remember, you asked for this. So I can get that. Get that. All in doesn't have any cover anymore. We can get you to there, which is also not in cover. We can get you to here. That flanks, but also sees it's probably seen by the turret. This is a flanking shot, plus you get full cover against the turret. Not that it mattered, because clearly it didn't. But at least you can't be seen by the turret here. So we got that going for us. At least the turret can't see you. Or it can. What? What is that BS? What is that? That's... What is that BS? No, this guy dies. This guy dies.
You know, that was good. That's it.
And then we implacable to here, which is much more safe. We could also implacable to here, which is less safe, but it's on a crate. Or we can go right back where you were. We will see. Trogdor can't burn anything. I'd love to burn the muton, but I don't think I'm getting there. Can't rouse through cover anywhere. Little bird, we can kinetic strike, but he can just counter it anyway. We don't have overdrive for another 1 turns. I could stand here. Not sure what that does for me, but I could do that. It's an option to do. Maybe we go in and mark crates with you this turn. With a muton on the map, I think not. Yeah. Man, oh man. What do I do with you? I don't think I can rouse through the cover. I think this is too far away. Maybe I get lucky on this. He's close enough to hit. I think.
Yeah.
I think he's close enough to hit. Obviously, there's still that shot that I got to take with somebody here, but I want to burn him. There we go. Something I can finally burn.
I'm cool with that.
It's 1 damage without burning, though. He's panicked. Hey, that's good. At least we got the crowd control on him. Okay, probably we go here, mark crate, and then shoot muton.
On your order.
Maybe. Hair trigger, hacking, not really what I'm here for. I'm here for this. For this. And then we can move over here, which is, I don't think, in range for that turret to see. Line of sight has been a thing. I need to kill things. Hacking the turret would be amazing if I could control it, but I can't. And I'm obviously standing in the open right now, so that's not ideal. Don't think I can see the turret for hacking it from back here, and with your health being as it is, I kind of don't want to. Maybe I just blast this with a rocket. You know, there's a crate back there. Kind of don't want to have that happen. If I move up, then I have the movement penalty, but maybe that's not a big deal with fire in the hole. All right, maybe it'll be okay. 3 tiles of scatter. Last time I said okay on this, it turned out like it just basically ruined all my loot, and that was it. So I kind of can't rely on that, unfortunately. If we can hit this shot, then the combat protocol could kill it. That would be helpful. Or, you know.
What?
That's the mission. That is the mission. I want a kinetic strike the panicking Muton, but I think it's probably in my best interest to hit the Spectre instead. Again, I could just blow this up. Maybe that's just the better call. Maybe we just move to here and we shoot it. This should obstruct the vision for the turret so it can't see you.
I suppose.
Oh.
At this point,
Okay.
a perfectly reasonable response.
I didn't know you were in Overwatch, but okay. So I do this, I blow all this up, and then it should, I think, blow this up too. So we get the boom, boom. Like there should be 2 explosions, I think. So I think this just kills the Spectre. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Or it only does 6 damage both times and leaves it alive with 5 health remaining. The minimum possible damage on it. That's great. Plus side, it is exposed now. So we could kill it. We have the exposed target there. I'm a little concerned on the turrets shooting maybe Tryphon. He's a little exposed here, but again, high cover. Not that it matters. The turrets have proven that it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, I mean, they kind of showed that. I'm going to hit this Muton with a grenade. It's my final grenade. Because it doesn't hurt any loot. And I can hit it now. Yeah, I mean, Muton's not that scary once we get Ginsu involved in the game, but he is so wounded right now. My gosh, dude, that is horrible. Jeez. Full cover. High cover for you. And then 37% is all I got here. Wow.
I lost them.
RNG is not my friend today. Am I gonna hit a crate with that? Well, I think it's because this will blow up and then that hits the... Yeah, maybe. So hit the Spectre or hit the turret is the question. I feel like hit the Spectre is the play. We can also shoot the Muton, but I mean, I also want to just eliminate one of the turrets. I want to eliminate. I just was hoping that you would be able to, you know, actually hit it. My worry is that from this spot, the turret will be able to see you. There's line of sight on you, right? From this spot, only this turret can see you, but then there's no guarantees my combat protocol actually kills it, is the problem. And then we have the gremlin heal. So if I stay in place, there's no line of sight, but then, you know, you don't, like, I basically have to do this, right? This is the play. I heal as my first action. I stay here in the open, way in the back, where no one can see me. And then I hit and kill the Spectre. With killing the Spectre, the 2 turrets are alive, but the hope is that there's no line of sight for the turret because literally I'm not visible. But if I'm wrong on that, and it looks like I probably could be, that turret I think can see you, then it ends up shooting you in the open. So I kind of can't do that. So I'm not going to heal Ginsu this turn. I'm going to go into partial cover. No, I'm going to go into full cover. And instead of healing you, instead of healing Ginsu, we kill the Spectre. Or we potentially kill one of the turrets, which I feel like I want to do that more. The Spectre is very scary. But turrets hit the same amount of damage, and other things can kill the Spectre. This could potentially end a turret. I mean, it's going to do 8. You know that, right? Oh, I got lucky on that. Cool. Finally, some luck. I think this is the turret that could see you. So you're fine where you are. And then moving you is more risky. The Muton is panicking. He's out of the turn this turn. Turret can't see anyone. Well, it can see Tryphon. So maybe it hits Tryphon through that high cover. Turrets tend to do that. I could also move you over here, but then there's a chance that it can see you through that. I'm going to wait. I'm just going to stay right here with Deadeye. And then there's All In, who I can move up here. He would be visible by the turret, but it gets you in a position where you can get crates. And then we can also potentially kill the Spectre easier. So it kind of makes you a target here, true. But you have armor and Tryphon doesn't. So you're both in high cover. Kind of hoping that that's okay. We'll see. They marked these 3 crates. That's very lucky. We can get all 3 of them. Yeah, vanishing. He'll be back. That's what I was hoping for.
I'm under fire.
That crit is so unlucky. Okay. Von de Klundert. This is the part where the rocket should shine, but like we can't do that. Little Bird, I have the free reload on you. I have the overdrive, which I am going to use, and we're gonna break some heads right now. This is the game right now. I want to run this Overwatch and shoot this trooper in the face, or I could just hit him I could just punch him. I think that would use 2 actions, and then you'd have a third, I think. If I just run this Overwatch, let's do that first so I can get the flank.
Electromagnetic imaging rhubarb.
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this.
Sure. Okay, that's what I was hoping, is that I could see the Spectre too. All right, so just zoom in a little bit here. I'm a little bit far away. Okay, so I want to shoot the Spectre. I want him dead right now. Good.
I was working with a death motif, but I see you figured that out.
Okay. Now, I can either Kinetic Strike, which has basically no chance to kill him, or we can take this shot, which is not a guaranteed to hit, but if it does hit, more likely to kill him. I'm going to try that. Okay.
I am sure it happened by accident.
That is a major problem. Removed from my plate. All right, now. All right, we need to kill the Muton, and we need to kill the turret. Do we have the hack available? We do. I don't have the hack available for the turret, though. I do need to move in order to do it, but let's just see if we can make that happen. Need to zoom out again so I can see line of sight. So it looks like I'd have to be in partial cover, but as long as the Muton is dead, the turret can't see you. You're too far away for the turret to see you. So I'm going to go here.
Whatever you say.
We're going to take the Haywire, 91 to shut down.
Security.
We're almost out of this. By the way, there is still another pod. This is not all of the enemies. It's just, there's still another one. I'm going to use Ginsu for this retrieval, just because he's here and he's a little closer. I also want to get some, so we are really highly likely to flank and then shoot and kill this Muton. So a much higher chance to crit right now. Okay, so Tryphon, with your laser rifle, proceed to crit the Muton. Please. Okay. Deadeye.
Whatever you say.
Proceed to crit the Muton, please. Guys.
It hit the plate.
Guys. Guys. All in has to get this crate. So, like, that was the whole plan. Neither one of you did any meaningful damage to it. Horrible, 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 horrible. Now I have to leave it alive, and I can't do that. I can't leave it alive. There's no guarantee I mean, he's got a pea shooter, right? He's got the freaking SMG. So, like, I have one laser shot right here, and even that is a really questionable shot because if he doesn't crit, he stays alive. Like, that's insane. 76. Oh my God.
That's right.
I mean, I don't know. What else can I do? You know? I guess I grenade him from here. And maybe the grenade crits? I can't do that because, like, I'm going to destroy stuff. Maybe I do this. That destroys the crate. There's nowhere I can grenade where I don't destroy a crate here. That is... And like, I can't just flank you and shoot you either. So now his plasma grenade is going to get a thing. Wait, he's down 3? Panicked one more turn. Hollow targeted Lethar. I think he's only panicked. I think he gets to start his turn, right? Oh my God, guys. I feel like I did everything I could do to kill him this turn. And like, if I do this, then it's going to blow this up. If it blows this up, then this crate is just, I don't get the crate. It's right there. I can get it. Shit. And even then, this is 4 to 7 damage, right? 4 to 7 damage with a 50% to crit. So, I mean, it doesn't guarantee his death either. I have to do everything I can do, everything I can in my power to kill him, right? And this is my last grenade. After this, there's no more grenades. I mean, there's nothing else I can do here. That crate, we lose the crate, and if it doesn't kill him, it doesn't kill him. I got very lucky. He did exactly the right damage to kill it. Very lucky after being very unlucky. Okay.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
The crate was lost anyway, right? Because of that. So. Firebrand is here. We can get this in a blue move. I was hoping to get that one. Well, we can get that one with Little Bird. We still have the turret to deal with, though. So, yeah, probably should go up here and shoot that with Little Bird. And then maybe reveal something else. But, yeah. We can also shoot it from here with Little Bird. And then we get that crate. And then we can move Deadeye. No. Tryphon. We can get this loot, I guess.
I understand.
See what else might be able to do there. This already blew up. A couple of Lyrium cores is actually pretty good. This already blew up, so it's not going to blow up anymore. There is fire here, though. It could spread. That would suck. 84. You have Shredder. Where is he? Right here. You have Shredder, and you have to reload. Or we just fire your rocket up here and blow up another crate. Yeah, that's a thing we could do. Of course, the kinetic strike gets me up there, but it's only 4 damage. I'd rather walk up there and shoot it instead.
I understand.
I'd like to shred it first if I can. Just not sure who can do that, because you have to reload, so
Here, bullets.
I'm not going to be doing that. How are we doing here? Let's get a heal on Ginsu just in case.
Get on the heels.
Actually, we're going to get a heal on Deadeye as well. Let's just get a heal on everybody. We have 4 turns till reinforcements show up, but also there's another pod on the map somewhere. So I'm just going to use your turn to heal here. can't see the turret. So everyone needs to shoot the turret this turn.
I can handle that.
Everyone is shooting the turret. It's not going to be... We're just going to have to push through the armor. We can't shred it anymore. Because, yeah, our shredder person can't see it. Ginsu doesn't have shredding or anything like that. Best we could do is... I can intervention here. Can gain 2 turns on the reinforcements. That would probably be helpful in getting all these crates. It might be worth the intel to do that, depending on how many crates we can get here. We have to just push through the armor here, I think. Let's hollow target first. God damn, man. That's insane. That's really difficult to do. This crate is possible to get next turn. So I think I'm going to get you... Man, what happens if, right? Like, what happens if? I'm going to tuck you into here instead.
Come on, let's go.
Tryphon, we just push through the armor. I mean, we just got to push through it. 3 damage. Little bird. It's dead. 4 damage.
I'm making notes here.
All right. So this crate we can get next turn. We can get this one, and we can get this one, and we have Ginsu on this one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 additional crates there. Yes, 5 additional crates in front of us. I think that's good enough, you know. And I don't see any others. It says there's 8 more. We must not have seen them. Like, there's a lot of map this way. Maybe the crates are over there. We can move all in right now, but I think it's too risky to do that. It's probably safe to do this, though. You can put all in right here.
Copy that.
And then you can get this crate with a single action next turn. So all in will get both of these. That's probably all right. Trogdor, I kind of want you to move to be helping Ginsu in any way you can. So let's just actually transition you to this direction. And I think that's it for the turn. They're going to mark all the ones we can get, I think. Okay. So we're marking here. We're marking here.
I'm on it.
Little bird. Oh, you kidding me? Yeah, he is going to be on fire if I move him. What the shit? God damn, I hate that. He's not on fire yet, but he's going to be on fire if I move him.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really strange because his tile is not on fire, as far as I can tell. Okay. We move you. We have to reload. But I'm going to move you first just to see. Okay, we're good. So let's mark this and then reload you. We have this one, which is why we moved Ginsu here. So let's grab this. Yep, we'll mark this. And now we see a new one. Where is it? Okay, there's one way back here, which is probably where the enemy is. Oh, there's another one right here too. Okay, that's cool. Trogdor will sprint you, I think, up to here.
Sure.
We marked all the ones that they marked, right? We're good? Yeah. Okay. Let's have you come back then. I don't want you this far forward and being able... I mean, I'm happy that these doors are closed because it kind of means that things have not been patrolling in here. Because if they've been patrolling... They don't... Advent doesn't close... Yeah, Advent doesn't close doors. They don't close doors. So if these are closed, that means nothing has ever patrolled through here. So they're probably not back here. This is the edge of the map, so we probably are safe on this side. So most likely the enemy is on this side. So if we keep moving this direction, we're probably good.
On your order.
Gonna use a lot of uncertainty in my statements here, but yeah. Okay. Speaking of uncertainty in my statements. Good news. Good news. Guys, they're all organic enemies. Okay? Every one of them are getting hit by a Project Miranda. All right? We did it. We got through all the freaking mechs. And that is the last... That's the last people on the map here. Now, can I just blast a rocket through there? No. I got to move in order to do that, and I can't move, so we're going to stay right here. Deadeye, we're going to get you let's just get you in here.
On my way.
You can be on this crate next turn without having to move anywhere. Okay, fine. Wombat, I would love your combat protocol to be relevant. Let's maybe put you here.
Location confirmed.
You might be able to do that from a squad site area kind of thing if someone else gives you line of sight. Ginsu, you're at full health, and those are sectoids. Your blade is hungry for some sectoid blood, I think. But for now, we're going to get you in full. Okay, that's that. Let's go ahead and... Do we mark this now? No, we mark it later. It's fine. Yeah, we're good. We don't have to kill these guys, right? We can just mark these crates and leave. That's very lucky. Oh, man. 75% on that mind spin. Okay. Project Miranda. Snake. Going up to the high ground. Sidewinder. Okay.
I don't blame you.
I mean, it was going to happen. He's got hype bonus on you. So it's about how greedy I want to be here, right? We're in a situation where we're not crazy, like we're not outnumbered, right? It's us versus just 3. They're all organic. They're all impacted by Project Miranda. And if I recall correctly, I have a punch available, don't I? I do indeed. So I can just take one out right now with my kinetic strike. It's pretty much a guaranteed kill. So that leaves us with 2. We can mark this one. And we can shift and move and all these things. We can burn, although we don't really have an angle to burn at the moment. We have a rocket, actually. We have an angle for the rocket. To the high ground with you. The scatter's too bad, though. Unfortunate. I mean, it's possible, right? We could do this. There's a possibility. It could happen, but it's probably not going to happen, but it could happen. I think it's your best move. 2 tiles of scatter, it most likely comes this way, but it can't hit any of our guys. Worst case scenario is it somehow scatters this way and hits this crate, which we can get right now if we wanted to be really reckless. I can also hit the sectoid from here with Ginsu. Can I hit the snake? No. So I could do this with Ginsu. He has Blade Storm as well, so even if he doesn't kill it, like grazes, he gets the Blade Storm swing when the sectoid does anything later. So if the snake can die, then we're in great shape. And I kind of like the idea of just punching the snake then. I think I'm just going to punch the snake. If we punch him, then he might fly off the roof and take falling damage and die. Let's try that. Let's go get him. Time to punch a dodgy snake.
Frankly, it's ridiculous.
Wow, you grazed. Yeah, dodgy snake. You grazed this. Yeah, that's how that's... That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Well, I don't think we stay here. 34%. I could flush him, make him move. Why would I do that? Because it gives me a way to do things. I don't like... I have combat protocol. On the snake? On the snake. Oh, ha, ha. Yes, we do. Intelligent positioning for the win. All right, Ginsu, go do things to this guy. Right here. This guy right here. Right there. Go get him. Go get him. You grazed. Because of course you did. Like, there's nothing else you can do, right? You have to graze. There's no other option, right? We just don't do anything else in this whole freaking game. We can flush from here, probably low odds, but we could.
Whatever you say.
If we flush him, then he dies. If he doesn't die, because we do 2 damage on the flush, then he's going to move, which gets us Blade Storm anyway. Or we miss.
I'll get him next time.
Welcome to Project Miranda, guys. It's great. It's such a great game, isn't it? Let's mark this while we're here. I'm going to go here. The sectoid probably wants to move, I would guess. I don't know. Probably wants to move. I'm going to count. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to count on Blade Storm actually working here. I don't know. Otherwise, Ginsu's going to take damage again, but it is what it is. We're going to Overwatch Clunder because I can't move him without burning, and we're going to wait for them to mark this crate. And I think next turn I'm going to run Interference. I think. There we go. Oh, you grazed him anyway, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. I think we'll spend the intel here. Let me mark this crate. Where's the other one? It's way over here. Oh, I can't get that. You are free from burning now, though. But I can't get that one. Not unless I have overdrive, and I don't. Don't know where the sectoid is. I'm going to guess he's standing right here, though. It looks like he's kind of standing right here. So we're not going to get that other crate. So there's only 2 left, right? I don't think we need to run the interference. I think we can just go home. Because if we can't get this one, then that's it. Because we're getting this one already anyway. So I don't think we run the interference. I think we just run home. So let's pull back. Everybody pull back to evac.
I'll be careful.
Little Bird's going to do the same thing. We're just going to pull back to evac. That means not killing the sectoid, but it's okay, I think. If we kill the sectoid, then you have multiple turns to get back. So I think no. I think we just run back. It's fine. Deadeye, run back. We're going to run away from the sectoid. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
So we did our best. It wasn't great. I think it worked out okay. It wasn't a terrible mission. It's just, you know, there's just a lot of, you know, with Project Miranda especially, there's just a lot of mechs on the map is all that was, you know. So yeah, they're going to lift that off. We know. We got the other one. Okay. So we ended with 15 crates. I mean, considering how many crates are normally available for...
Stop doing that.
Stop doing that. Oh, he's burning anyway. It told me in the interface that he wasn't going to burn if I moved him. Well, you know what? Here, you evac now, and then you won't take any burning damage. We can get you out now. We can get you out now. We can get you out now. Everybody can get out? I think everybody gets out. We don't have to deal with reinforcements. Yeah, I think Little Bird gets out here too.
Come on.
And we go home, you know? Trogdor too.
All right.
15 crates is pretty good. You know, they got 3 of them. I'm trying to reflect on like how I could have done the mission maybe a little bit better. And I don't know, maybe I was a little too aggressive with Ginsu's movement on this side. I can't predict where they are or what they are. So like I'm taking cover from what I can see and what I know. And, you know, if they just happen to be further this way and they can't, like, then they had their scamper move and then the Spectre ended up getting a crit. And yeah, I mean, maybe there are some decisions I could have done differently there. The turret was really unfortunate. We were in high cover against it, but just not knowing, I suppose maybe I could have thought to myself, okay, hey, there's a rooftop there. Potentially there are turrets there, but I'd already faced a turret here and kind of just, I guess, I don't know. I thought, how many turrets could they spawn on this mission? Well, 3 apparently. I think we did okay. I'm happy with it. I would have been super thrilled to have... Oh, look at this.
Firebrand is returning to base.
Look at this. Mordecai just got 4 XCOM ability points. For XCOM because of a very difficult mission. So, hey, you know, even the game said, hey, this is a very difficult mission, and gave me extra for winning it. So Ginsu, I think he did well. You're going to be in the infirmary, but thankfully we actually have an infirmary now, so it's going to be fine. You know, it'll be fine. Tryphon did pretty well. I would have preferred you to hit more shots, but it's okay. 16 damage, especially like the flank on the Muton. That was just like, come on guys, hit it. No, you didn't hit it, and I need to get Little Bird's photo back. I forget what number this is. I probably should remember the numbers and write them down so that I can just quickly go to them later. And I'll probably just maybe do this offline, but it's 96. Little Bird is 96. Deadeye, I actually like this build. I like this build because you were useful, albeit you did miss the Muton, okay? But you were useful after your grenades were gone. And that's not something a Grenadier normally is for me because I have the SMG for that mobility. But the shooty build, it can work. I like it. 4 for 6 today. Trogdor, 3 for 5. Again, it's hard to get the flamethrowers useful now as the missions get harder and harder. I might start giving you better rifles so that you can be a shooter too. We'll see. If I can get that mobility up, maybe. General all in, 1 for 2 with your SMG, no big deal. 2 kills, 32 damage dealt. And then Wombat. Thankfully, you didn't get shot because any shot at all from you is probably just death. Like if the Spectre had flanked you and shot you like Ginsu, you just die in one shot. So glad that didn't happen. 4 kills, 23 damage. Definitely needed a specialist on this mission with the turrets and the mechs. It's good hacks. High probability, but it was great to have it.
Fill our hearts with fear. The victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation. The elder...
So many mechs. I'm hoping for like at least 150 supplies from this. It'd be nice to get like 30 plus alloys and stuff too. That'd be really nice to have. So Little Bird is now a Cavalier. Sorry, she moves to Vanguard, and I think Shredder would have been very helpful in that mission. So I'm probably going to do that. EDS is cool and all, but I think Shredder is just better. Return Fire would be great too. Apex Predator is nifty. Got to save up for that though. Average combat intelligence on a mech. Von de Klundert, no wounds today. We can get you needle grenades with your AP, and I think probably javelin rockets now. You can go 6 more tiles further. I like center mass, but this is your build, and I think we're going needle grenades now instead of untouchable. So we're just going to spend your AP to get that, and now your rockets no longer destroy loot. And they do 1 bonus damage as long as the opponent is unarmored, which, I mean, maybe. We're kind of opening with grenades usually, but you're probably shooting at, I mean, you see the battlefield today. You're probably shooting at armored opponents, probably, but it's all right. It's mostly like the don't destroy bodies thing that I'm interested in. All right, Trogdor. So Phosphorus is what is going to help me damage mechs, I think, right? Is Phosphorus or is it Incinerator? I think it's Phosphorus. Hang on, I want to read it. No, you're not going to let me read it? Not going to let me read it. Okay. Then there's the Javelin Rockets here for you, too. I want to read this before I do it. And then I think Maim would be a good thing for you, especially when we start getting Berserkers and things like that. We want them to stay put, so this is going to be helpful for crowd control purposes. Low profile could be interesting. More survivability. I can get you in places I otherwise maybe wouldn't put you, knowing that you have high cover anyway. Instead of, yeah. I wish I could pick that. I'm going to have to look at that in the soldier selection screen. And then Deadeye's only out for 9 days. Actually, the wound timers aren't that bad. Cool under pressure is what we had here. So you get plus 10 aim on Overwatch. It kind of goes along with your build. Tandem Heat Warhead seems nice, though, because now you know how any damage fall off. But your build is very shooter-focused, and I think I like it like this. The plus 10 aim on Overwatch, when you do watch them run, you're more likely to kill them, and I think that's better. We're going to get you a Trogdor. We're going to get you in the character selection screen. And then Wombat, we're going Ever Vigilant here, yeah. That's got to happen. With the airdrop, would have been nice to have airdrop on this mission especially. Would have been really great because I ran out of grenades. But overall, with your build and the fact that you have, 91 aim now, yeah, I want you shooting Ever Vigilant. So this entirely counteracts your mobility problem too. Just like Pet, I can now move you much further forward and have you be functional. And then this, in combination with Sentinel, means you get 2 shots a turn. That's fantastic. It's during Advent's turn, but it's 2 shots a turn. Not quite as many supplies as I was hoping for. 120 is good, but like for a mission like that where you have like a precursor mission that you have to pass before you unlock it, I was hoping for some more here. I do like the Elerium crystals and alloys. It means I can now do Elerium research. So we've at least got that going for me. And then a data pad for extra intel later too. So the Shield Bearer Autopsy is already committed, but because I have the ability to do Elerium now, it's 27 days. Yikes, but we're going to do it.
I'll ensure that this new project takes.
It's more important to have that, so we're going to commit to that now.
Once we have something to report, I'll notify you immediately.
All right, Trogdor. Let me see. Let me see Phosphorus. Damage fire immune enemies that still cannot be set on fire. Shreds. Fire attacks shred 1 armor. Yeah, that's what we wanted for yours. Alternatively, I could say, okay, maybe no more fire and we focus on other things, but like javelin rockets, but you're already really inaccurate, right? So I know I said like the fire has less utility, but it's when you start being able to hit things that are immune, now it's a little bit better. Then you go incinerator, so it gets a much wider area of effect, a much increased range. Makes it way better. Now you start being useful again. And then quick burn, being able to do it twice. Very cool. In a single turn. Firestorm is not something I'm going to get you. It's very situational. I really don't like it. We'll probably end up going Bunker Buster anyway. Firestorm is like, I got to put you in harm's way. And I don't like doing that. The immunity to fire is interesting, but nah. Crusader's Rage is like I have to plan on you getting hurt, and I don't want to do that. The cool thing about Crusader's Rage, though, is that you're very likely never going to end up in the infirmary, because what this does is it reduces your wound recovery times by 6 HP. In other words, you can lose up to 6 hit points on a mission and not be wounded after the mission. So that's pretty huge. This is something I'd love for like Jazz, for example. If I was going to make Jazz a tank, initially I was going to make her a tank build. You kind of saw that when we were against the Hunter, why that would be cool. This would be something I'd want for her, because then she could get hit as she's designed to get hit, and it wouldn't lead to wound timers, right? But the problem is it depends on you getting hit for this to be useful, and I don't like that. So we're probably going to go Bunker Buster with you anyway, but it'll be these 2 perks afterwards, probably. Anatomy, like this is for shooting. Armor piercing is great. You have Shredder. You pierce it and shred is kind of nice. Average combat intelligence. I feel like Maim, more utility, more survivability. I'm not sure which one to do here. I'm going to think about that a little bit. Take deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. Okay, so we have a lot of soldiers available. We could go on missions. We're still waiting for the HQ assault is the big thing. That's in 10 days. And then also we get a little bit of a... we'll get a big sort of spike in power once we get the liberation done. But I would also love to save up and get this. Tactical infiltrations is going to really help me out. Integrated warfare would be nice to have too, but it's just like other things take precedence over these things. PCS bonuses are significantly improved is great. It just, I don't know, like this flavor text is nice. I just don't know the impact. I forget. So it's like a hacking PCS. Let's say it does like +5. What does it do now? +7? How impactful was that really? You know, you have like a mobility PCS that gives you +2 mobility. Okay, but now it gives you 3. Okay. Well, does that like the multiply by or multiples of 3 thing, right? Where you get an extra tile. Did that tick you over or not? Maybe it's pointless. So I don't know about that. That's why I'm spending the resources on other things instead of that. I have 103 supplies. I could do this right now. I could. But Illyrium, right? And actually, I think I want to dedicate another scientist to it. Domination is very good, but it's 1 soldier. Illyrium can help me with more than that.
Commander?
Do I buy more plasma grenades? I feel like I do. I'm thinking Alvin right now. I'm thinking we should give this to Alvin. At least 2. So that Alvin can have 2. We have 2 of these for the mechs already. That's great. We have the bullpup. That's fine. We don't have the Timnotic rifle yet, but we're kind of using knives a lot. Already have the Tempest gauntlets. Gauntlet Mark II would be great for our technicals, especially Tryphon with his rockets. I think I would like that. The plated bit is what I want here. Bonus damage to dodge, hack, improves the damage, all these things. Like, I need the plated bit for my mechs. So I'm going to go like this, at least for Kaz. Probably for both, actually. This is a good power spike for this. That's a good bit of power for the sparks. Might go shutter mags now, except for that one. More armor is always good. I can only build one thing right now. So let's wait, and then maybe we'll get to figure out what that is as we go. Hunter's Axe is also done in a day, and I probably want to get the upgraded version of that as soon as possible. So maybe the supplies will go for that. Get the, what is it, Ionic Axe. Vigilance is only 4 here, so good chance to infiltrate the tower now if I have people for it. Let's see. So Clint, same thing. We want people who can do damage to multiple targets in a turn. That's Trogdor, actually, now that he has Phosphorus. So maybe you two. And Trifon, again, that's 2 technicals. That's a little bit heavy. Gunner would be great. I'd like to have, like, Null Lance and stuff too. Sharp. This would be a very different tower. She's basically back. She has no timer on the wound timer, so we could bring Jazz on the tower. That would be interesting-ish. Right? Jazz is back on the tower now. Let me see.
Setting course for Sector 15, West
Let me see
Asia.
what we might be able to do here for this tower. We can get this region going too. Now, the problem is the strength is still 7. So anyone I put on this mission, they're not going to be able to do anything and will be 200% infiltrated. But the hope is that by the time they're 200% infiltrated, the strength drops down to 5. Yeah, I think it's too early here. Never mind. Hunter's Axe. Cool. Yeah, cool. I know. Let me see really quick whether or not we can do anything with that.
For you, Commander?
I think it's not Proving Ground, right? It's the other axe. Where is the axe? Arc Blade, Ionic Axe. Yeah, this. I think I want this. We'll give someone the Ionic Axe. That'll be nice. And then I guess we'll take the remaining supplies and buy another Plasma Grenade. Okay, so I've dedicated the resources now. That already happened. Show me Alvin. Where is Alvin? Alvin right here. You're infiltrating, so I can't do anything. But now, presumably, I would be able to make this slot here a Plasma Grenade, this slot here a Plasma Grenade, and this slot here a Plasma Grenade. Now you have 6 Plasma Grenades instead. You can throw your footballs all over the place, your explosive footballs all over the map, and it would be glorious. It'll be wonderful. All right, so we have to see how they move through here, but I could go this way too. It's a little bit of a discount even though I don't have the tower, but since I'm going to get the tower anyway, I might as well take the full thing. I need to get here. I'm sorry, not here. I need to get here and then need to get here. These are the 2 regions I must get to, and yeah, it's very expensive. I can make that cheaper by getting the tower here, and I've already pissed them off and am causing strength to go through here. So I think before this goes to strength 4, I'm going to go ahead and hide. I think we're going to go like this. We're going to do that before this ticks to strength 4. So now I can guarantee there's no retaliation in this region right now, just by switching that right now. We should have a pretty decent supply built up a little bit here. Income says 108. It's not as much as I wanted, but it's better than having to face a retaliation, and that will be a supply retaliation if it happens, and I don't want that. Let me go hiding first here, and then go supply, just to make sure there's never a case where the game goes, ha, you had 3 working. I don't know how it works, but now it can't say that. And then the Haven Advisor, we definitely want somebody. I think maybe Jazz is fine here. She's a psionic too, so has a higher detection power on the Faceless. Just make sure she has all the things she needs, including ablative. Yep, and extra health, I suppose, here, because if she's going up against Faceless, then, you know, she's going to need the extra health. And Mind Shield, yeah, that's her thing. Okay, so she's ready to rock and roll. And if she finds the Faceless, then great. This is the region that we're going to be liberating, so it'd be nice to find it now. And we have how many people in here? I think we have a full Haven, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I can just count, right? This is it right here. So I have 2 on supply, 11 hiding, and we know, at least these guys, we know that these guys are not Faceless. So that's fantastic.
Commander,
I like it.
Appreciate you recruiting new
Yes,
staff for the
yes. I know engineering.
As it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction.
I took them out of a Haven.
or
Relax.
staffing a facility.
It's fine. It's fine. Let me see what I got here really quick. We have a group here that can get a level 2 bond, and I'm wondering if... I think it's... who is it? It's not going to tell me. I forget who it is, but there's a... I think it's Sammy. I think it's Wombat and AO, so I have to wait for AO to come back. Because I have Sammy. I just don't have AO, who is infiltrating somewhere. I am aware. I've had this feedback quite a lot. I'm aware that I don't have bond mates on the same missions with each other very frequently. And like in the beginning of the game, I really prioritize compositions more than I prioritize bond mates. And then once I get to about this level in the game and we have a haven cleared, there should be a time here where we have most people in the barracks, right? We don't have a lot of infiltrations happening at once. And it's at that time where I go in and I create squads. And then those squads are comprised of a good set of unit compositions that I like to work with. And then those unit compositions are with their bond mates, all right? I get a feeling for where people are. I want to develop their skills a bit. I got a kind of feeling for where they are so I can kind of feel out, you know, which other units, other soldiers they'll be good in a squad with. And then I try to match them with their bond mates. And then you're always under the same officer every single time too, which is very helpful as well. And then a lot of you will be floaters. The mechs, for example, they're always floaters. They're not in a particular squad because they can't have bond mates. All right? I like to believe that they're bonded together, but you know, they've been on missions together. We also have like a lot of wounds and stuff, and I don't want to start making squads full of wounded soldiers either. So I like. There's a timing for this, and maybe I'm a little bit delayed here on that, but it's not that important. All right, the teamwork thing. You see how often I use it. Granted, I'd probably use it more if they were in advanced teams. Would be nice if I used it more. I love that this is completely full and verified, no faceless. So like we just got to liberate this is amazing. So, but yeah, we're going to get to it. It's going to happen. We're still, I would say, mid campaign now with force being 10. We're like pretty much exactly in the middle of where force level can be. And it's probably going to shift to 11 pretty quick here. And with Illyrium research started, we can actually get to the point where we can get coil weapons. The income from this region will be great. And the corpses and stuff will give me the supplies and the alloys and all the things that I need to make coil weapons. With all the supplies coming in, we can start converting my laser weapons to mag, and the mag weapons can be converted into coil. That'll be nifty. Let me go black market really quick. I'm just kind of thinking out loud of where I want to go. This long video. I didn't anticipate this one being so long. But it is what it is. Sell inventory. All right, so Turret Rex very interested. You can't have them. I have 94 alloys. That's neat. Gonna keep the cores. Mech Rex, I don't need this many of them. I think I'm all right. You know, I'm not gonna make like, 10 sets of blue screen rounds or anything. So why don't we go about like that with it? I think Viper Corpses, we can get rid of a few. I still want to have upgraded med kits, though. Stun Lancer Corpses, we can maybe sell one. Basic hair triggers, basic stocks, they can go. I don't think I'm going to sell Muton Corpses. I never sell Muton Corpses once I have plasma weapons, or once I have plasma grenades. But I have quite a few plasma grenades now. And for the Ionic Ripjack, I need this. I'm not really going to use the Ripjack though. I think we're not going to use the Ionic Ripjack. It is funny to me how it tells me I don't need a Muton Corpse for the plasma grenades. Do I actually not use that when I build them? Is that a thing? I thought I was using them when I was building them. Maybe that's not a thing. Let me see really quick. Also, I want to go to the buy screen just to see where we are here. Another specialist. He is a sergeant with 63 hacking. That's not bad. That's not bad. Wasser Ashford, a technical with a pipe in his mouth. Love it. Not bad. I think, I don't think I'm going to spend the supplies to get a soldier right now. There are 9 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 8 of you plus Fluffs for the Templar, and then my son for the Reaper. So 10 people, but 8 regular soldiers still in the pool that have not been brought in yet. And you keep popping into things like this. What I might do, I'm thinking about it, is removing all of you from the pool. And then what I can do is we'll get the random soldier that comes in, and then we can do replacements there. Because otherwise you're going to keep, you'll keep popping into things like this, and I might not actually be interested in like buying you. And then so you're just like, okay, well, for an entire month, you have no way of getting recruited because you're in this list, right? So I feel like maybe I'll just remove you entirely, and then we can just do replacements, manual replacements instead. At this point, it's probably better to do that. Whoa, wait a minute. Why are so many people on hiding? Oh, I have this many people in my haven. That's why. Yeah. I have 13 on intel, 7 hiding. That's wild. 8 vigilance here. Recover item. So we want to do the recover item mission. Here's the cool thing about this mission. 3 days left in that, right? And then over here we have 8 days. So if this mission timer was after this one, it'd be really cool because I could finish this mission and this one would instantly drop. We would still get all the supplies and all the intel, but the strength of this mission would instantly drop to being a strength 1 region. It's basically like a free mission. But that's not going to happen. That said, though, I could maybe find another mission in here. That would maybe work, but I think I'm good on just stacking supplies here, and then I don't need a retaliation to happen, so I'm just going to keep what I've got. Let me go get some of these wounds taken care of a little bit quicker, and we'll find some more missions to go on here in a second. Just want to get a couple more soldiers done. 4 days. Rescue defector. Yeah, engineer. I think you can have too many engineers. 4 days, 9 hours is not a big timer, though. I probably should have been scanning in the region instead of the thing, but I wanted to get people out of the wounds that they have. All right, we just have a lot of people wounded right now. So 6 more days, 7 more days, 28 hours on Little Bird for getting repaired. That's no problem. So we're just going to keep doing that. There's 73 more supplies. That's nice. So I have 216 supplies. I need to build something. So I'm thinking probably at this point we put resistance ring in play. We can do more covert actions now then. That's going to be great. So 6 more days there. And then with 136 supplies, I cannot do either one of these things. I don't need resistance comms. Probably never need resistance comms. Probably. Because every time I do a tower, or every time I go through the liberation chain to reveal a tower, I just gain a resistance contact anyway. So I'm already at 4 out of 6. So not a big deal. I think I'll save this up a little bit. 136 supplies.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Just want to see something. Oh, okay. So I'm actually not using muton corpses for this. I don't know. My brain told me weird things. Like I said, I get period of times where it's like I don't remember the tiniest things. I remember the important things, right? It's just the tiny stuff I don't usually remember. Let me get another plated bit. Let me get another advanced grenade launcher. Yeah. And then let me get 1 Gauntlet Mark II. And how about we get Tempest Gauntlets are already there. Ionic Ripjack, nah. These were throwing knives, helix cannons, shutter mags, long rifle, probably another long rifle. Let's get a mag cannon. That's good too. Yeah, we can give a mag cannon to people. And now I'd love to have that on the tower. So I probably can send people to tower now.
Setting course for West Asia.
It's just like the strength of the region is very high though, still, you know? But I know it's dropping. Strength 6, it's probably going to go to 5. By the time we infiltrate it, maybe it'll be a 4. I think the vigilance will probably stay 4. Let me infiltrate it now. All right, so let's go with Clint. And of course, it's a tower. Everybody gets armor as well. So we're going to make sure that you have armor. And I can give you the Ripjack, but you're really not going to be using it Like, ideally, you're not using it. I'll give you the blade instead. Nah, action economy is really important on the tower.
Maybe a little unwieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Right. So we'll go like this. Let me get the extra ablative just in case. 8 plus 3 is good. We'll do that, and then if I could, maybe let's get General's tired for 7 days. I think it's okay to send the sparks. I think it's okay to send the sparks on this. We can grab BSOD probably for this one. We don't have... Definitely want Trifon on this. And let me get you the better stuff. Let me get you the other... Well, I wanted you to have the other ablative, but I can't get you the other ablative. You have 8 health anyway. But it's a tower, so I'm going to have you with armor. And then you're going to get the Gauntlet Mark II instead. So even more damage with that. I like it. I think we'll keep you the Incendiary Grenade. 15 mobility. You're okay, but I think maybe we swap this out for a Plasma instead. Yeah, let's swap this out for a Plasma instead. Add the suppressor just to help with infiltration time. As we bring Kaz on this, elite suppressor to really help with that infiltration time. Mag, expanded mag. Let me swap that out for an advanced expanded mag. Scope, we can swap that out for the advanced scope. And then you're also going to get the plated bit instead. This is going to greatly increase... Doesn't this increase your damage? I think it scales the damage of your Plasma Blaster. I'm trying to read it. Upgraded improves the damage and healing capabilities of the bit. Yep. So we'll get you the plated bit there. That's going to allow you to do even more damage now. I don't think that it's reading correctly because it says 3 to 6, but I think it's going to say that the damage scales with the bit. At least I thought it did anyway. Allows the spark to execute a variety of battlefield safe distances. Well, either way, we're going to have it. And then the armor is how we scale your punching, is with your armor, actually. Okay. Let me get... could be okay to have chicken here. You can only hit one target at a time. But, you know, getting that stun is a pretty big deal. Jackson can shoot twice in a turn. We have a technical already for fire. BSOD. Getting you on the tower would be okay. Let's make sure you have armor. And then laser cannon. Nay. Not laser cannon. Mag cannon. But first, let me strip the upgrades off of this. Mag cannon for you. That's not the right color. Is that the color of your weapon? I thought your weapon was a different color. Oh well, this is the color of your weapon now. And then let's go in and get you better stuff. So I'm thinking... Man, I wish I had better stuff. I'm thinking I wish I had better stuff. Expanded mag is not enough. One extra? One extra is really not enough. Can I strip somebody else's attachments? Maybe... Advanced autoloader. I think I'll take Wombat's autoloader away. Just for now. I don't think I need the hair trigger, but I'm going to take that away just for now. And in case I forget of something later, I'm going to give you just the expanded mag for the time being. Bye. BSOD. I want you to have the laser sight. I want you to have the advanced autoloader now. And then I don't think there's a reason to give you the stock, but maybe if we know we're about to open up on them, then we could steady up your weapon, right? So I guess it's a kind of a niche thing, but we can try that. I'm not sure about your weapon's color. I feel like for your outfit and the way things are, probably should be green or I don't know. We could use like, I think I'll just do black or white for now. Let's see how we do with a white weapon. I've decided I don't like it. I'm going black. I don't think I like it any less or more. It's just a different color. It's fine. Last person to go on this then. So Spark, Technical Gunner, Eastwood. I've got Shredding. I mean, I have the needle grenades and stuff. I suppose there's that. I've got lots of this stuff here with Blade Storm, Ionic Axe. You can throw it. Plated Bit upgrades now to the heavy autocannon is not the right weapon, right? You need your better weapon, don't you? The rail cannon. Yes, indeed. Definitely need that. And then we're going to add the suppressor on there again just to help with that. Let's give you the advanced expanded mag and the advanced scope for shooting. Okay, much more capable now. Final thing is maybe we use chicken. That would give Clint extra mobility for one mission, or for one turn. We could do the teamwork to just get you a little bit closer to the objective. Maybe that would be good. And in which case, then we want to take the weapon attachments off of this weapon. And we want to give you instead the shard gun. Yes, we want to give you the shard gun instead. Let me go forth and do this really quick. Let's just get rid of all these things for a second. There, now your weapon is the right color. I don't think it matters too much, but I'm just trying to be, trying to do the right thing here. Elite there. Let's do the auto loader, and I don't think it really matters, so I'll give you the hair trigger back, I guess. Chicken's got the advanced arc thrower. Let's make sure we get you, I guess it's just going to be that ablative, and then the vest. You have 12 mobility, so I'm not giving you anything else. Then with 21 AP, we could take Tradecraft or Bring Them On. +1 damage or critical hits for every 2 enemies you can see, up to a maximum +8. Okay. And then Paramedic. I could get you both of these now. I would love to just save up for quick. This is almost there. We could almost get this. I mean, this is a better perk for you. I think I'm going to save it. I'm going to wait. 14 for you. Damn good ground. Impact fields. Use an action to reduces incoming damage by 33% for 2 turns. That could save you, but these are better. I just wish I had chain shot for this mission. And then 12 AP for you. We were talking about Blade Storm for you, which is interesting. I don't have an upgraded combat knife, but I would get one just for that perk. Would be an interesting idea. I am going to wait for lock and load here, though. Because, that's amazing, right? You kill something, you get that shot ammo back. That's just great. I don't think there's a cooldown on that either, right? So, if you have, area suppression and you kill 3 things, do you get 3 ammo? It doesn't say. It just flat out says kills. So I think so. Okay, so this one will be kind of an interesting mission. It's not quite the composition on the squad that I would normally do for a tower, but it can work. And it's kind of leveraging... There's a very specific reason why each person is there, right? And really, I'm only bringing Chicken just to get Clint 1 turn closer. Is really the only reason I'm bringing Chicken. But the shard gun is going to do a substantial damage if we can get it in the right position. And then on top of that, if we can't kill everything in a turn, we can now do the advanced arc thrower to stun it again, right? So we have that. Being able to do that quickly would be super good, right? Then we can just go activate this to make the next arc throw a free action. So we just do it, and then we do it to another one. 2 turns, or all 2 enemies in 1 turn. Very good. But I like this, and I can use the teamwork to get Clint a little bit closer if need be. So we can secure this, and Predator armor on everybody. Yes, go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
And that'll make these two regions cheaper to contact as well. I'm just not really going to do it, but I can see what's going on over here would be good. But the next region I'm going to contact is this one. Even if I get to 200 intel, I probably will do that because I really need to get to New Brazil. The only other way I could justify it is maybe because this is 100 intel now, I could go here, but then I'd have to get the tower to get this to be 100 intel. And then like, it's just, yeah, I think this is the shortest route to take. So I probably will spend the 200 here and then push to liberate this one, at least to the tower, so that I can make this one 100. So we'll probably do a lot of missions right here as soon as I activate this. But yeah, we're not going to get liberation there very fast. So I don't know. Like I got to get to here. I got to get that done because the golden path, right? Avatar project is going up too. So okay, hopefully this region cools down even more and we can get this done at 200%. No problem. No boost or anything on that. We're just going to have those 5 soldiers go.
Setting course for India.
Let's see what we get in India. Little bird is all patched up. Lots and lots of intel here. Still haven't found the faceless that's there, if there are any. Okay, rural checkpoints is gone. That's nice. So this one is 91%. Operation Swamp Wheel. It's a very light 10 to 12. It's just an extra turn, but we do get the concealed start. And the 10 to 12, I think these guys can definitely handle the 10 to 12. It would have been nice to have less, but I don't want to boost this. I'd really like to not boost it. If this had ticked up one more strength level before having to launch this, I probably would have. Because this will make it extremely light. I'm only losing like 2 enemies. So I think I'm going to let this be very light. Lost World, countering that. Plus the 99 supplies, 21 additional intel. All good things. Operation Swamp Wheel is next.